Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. Here's the second baseman Jose Altuve. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat.
Jose Altuve.
Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting second.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. And first pitch swinging as this is bounced on the ground towards short. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Stepping in now, Ty Cobb. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Base hit, and the Astros are into the hit column for the first time this season. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Cobb at third with two away. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
It's so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. One and one. Here it is. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. From the stretch, the 1-2. Count still at 1-2. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Popped him up. Wendell will put this one away, and the side is retired. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Swing and a line drive. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the
left
order up
fielder.
with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And it's fouled away.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Two out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Guerrero coasts under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They trail this one 1-0. Next up for the Astros, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll get us started in the top of the second. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Ready now, Pudge Rodriguez. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Digging in. Carlos Correa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Short is there, 2 down. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Previous history with Blake Snell, batting .500, 5 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
The second baseman.
Striding into the box, Jose Altuve. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Strike taken, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Comes set, the 0-1. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2-run RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Altuve on third with 2 out. Launch to right field and deep. Back goes Garcia. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Next will be the designated hitter, Ty Cobb. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. but I got to think they're going to pitch him up.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Two-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Your attention, please.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Now.
So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what could be described as really a subpar performance. In now, Ted Williams, a base hit in his first trip. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Here now is Mike Zunino. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Garcia just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Popped up, and this is taken in for the second out.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, Daniel Robertson.
Up next for the Rays, Daniel Robertson. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Takes this the other way to right, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
The right fielder.
Striding in for Houston, Vladimir Guerrero. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch is a cold strike. Throw. And it is not in time as Pudge able to turn back the clock and steal a base here. Rodriguez leads off second with one gone in the inning. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Correa, who's sometimes called Show Rea, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0.
Yeah, they've already pushed 8 runs across, and it's still early. I'm not sure what the answer is. At this point, you might just consider leaving the pitcher out there. You don't want to waste your bullpen in a game like this. Then again, it's early, so you don't want to throw in the towel either.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch. Hit hard towards center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, talking about being an impact guy in today's game, that RBI base hit right there gives him 3 RBIs on the day, D-Row.
Yeah, I remember sitting on the bench talking to Chipper Jones. He wanted to always put a biscuit in a basket. This guy's got 3 of them.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. First offering on its way. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Now the Astros designated hitter, Ty Cobb. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And not in time as the run scores. Ready with the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Astros on top, 11-0. Settling in now, Willy Adames, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Willy Adames is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here, 2 away.
Batting 9. The center fielder.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 2 away in the inning, and then it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. His line against Justin Verlander, not great. He's 1 for 8. Strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And the Rays are in the hit column.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. Digging in once again, Ted Williams hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
A 1 pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Pham facing back, still ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Jeff Bagwell. To short, hit hard. Adames picks it up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
First offering on its way. High and deep to right center. Back goes Kiermaier to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run.
Now batting, catcher, Rodriguez.
Into the box, Pudge Rodriguez. As he swings and hits a laser to right. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And there he goes towards second. Reined in on to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in now, Alex Bregman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Astros lead it 13-0. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Matt Duffy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Got him to go down swinging there. Matt Duffy becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Into the box now, Tommy Pham. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Fastball called for strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rays going. Digging in and looking for more. Jose Altuve is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Kiermaier to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The center fielder, number 24, Willie Mays.
Digging in to try it again. Willie Mays. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Number 0.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ty Cobb. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pham on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Garcia.
Fouled off. The 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And that's in there for a strike. Robertson, a California-born ball player. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Guerrero is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ted Williams. This will be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so
5,
aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pound in the zone late.
In now, Jeff Bagwell, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Runner goes. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Adames is under it, no problem, 1 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Vladimir Guerrero will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in, Pudge Rodriguez. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Houston leads this one 15-0. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Striding in, Kevin Kiermaier. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the. Ryan Stanek enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 55.
At the plate, Alex Bregman 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman. First home run of the campaign for him as the blowout continues. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jose Altuve, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Altuve.
First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Zunino has it. A throw down to first, 1 away. Standing in, Willie Mays. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air to straightaway right. There to play it is Garcia, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Ty Cobb. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Standing in now, Ted Williams. This is line to left. Pham is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a first pitch on its way from Verlander.
For the Rays, the 3rd
And that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Verlander ready with another 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Into the box, Tommy Pham. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it's fouled away.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, he's really rolling on the
Now
mound right
batting,
now. All you
catcher.
have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So here is Avisail Garcia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. Ready for another chance? Jeff Bagwell. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Number 5, Jeff.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting. The catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Pudge Rodriguez. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Astros go. Striding forward now is the DH, Daniel Robertson. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting. That's shortstop.
First offering on its way.
Comment.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider, as it misses well above the zone. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. First pitch of the at-bat.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
And he lays off for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Rays go in order. Stepping in, Carlos Correa. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Correa, left field and carrying well. Bam is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Riding in once again, Alex Bregman. He went deep last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He threw first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go
Now
by,
batting.
no matter what.
Second base.
Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The center fielder. number
Digging in,
24.
Willie Mays. It
Willie.
was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Throw won't get him.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there. And I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts to...
It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw gets him at first as he threw him out from the seat of his pants, and the side is... So striding forward now, Kevin Kiermaier starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call
Now
on a guy's check
second
swing.
baseman.
It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays' second baseman at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
0-1 the count. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first.
4 hours
so
and
close
29.
to base.